General Motors revealed the company's plan for the future. The announcement coming just hours before CEO Mary Barra appeared before a shareholders meeting in downtown Detroit. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith shows us how GM is meeting its short-term needs while focusing on a future in electric vehicles.
Well, we are getting a better look at the company's business plan as we move forward. GM, of course, continue to look at both electric vehicles and autonomous vehicles, but there are some questions looming about aluminum and steel prices as the president has proposed tariffs that some say could cause U.S. automakers' prices to rise.
Hi, everybody.
Ahead of the shareholders meeting, CEO Mary Barra fielded questions from reporters. Amongst them, President Trump's new tariff proposals.
The United States has been taken advantage of for decades and decades, and we can't do that anymore.
Recent statements in person and online have many asking what the short-term effect will be on American automakers.
We are seeing cost increases, but again, I think there's still, depending on how decisions will made, will have an impact on that. So, we're working hard to understand those impacts, working to offset to the extent that we can, but I really think it's early days.
Right now, uncertainty looms and could have an impact the longer that uncertainty remains, according to Barra. Meanwhile, GM continues to balance increased truck sales as it doubles down on tech advances. Much of today's talk centered on electric vehicles and autonomous vehicles. Barra saying she's even more confident in the future of autonomy as they prepare to roll out a ride-sharing driverless vehicle by 2019. She did, however, stop short of projecting long-term plans for such services.
Because this is brand new technology that we'd be offering to the consumers, it's too soon to tell what happens in year 2, 3, 4. But we intend on moving quickly and seizing those opportunities.
On the flip side, the brand continues to discuss a fully electric, emissions-free future, noting an increase in the Chevy Bolt electric vehicle production and movement toward more fuel-efficient vehicles in its traditional gas-powered cars and trucks. Well, timing for today's event was certainly important. Recently, GM announced a big investment from SoftBank to the tune of $2.25 billion. And if you've been paying close attention to the stock market, that sent their prices surging for the past week. And for 7 Action News, I'm Matthew Smith.
Matthew, thank you. GM stock price didn't fare that well on Wall Street today, closing down 67 cents. Final close, $44.18.